Alright, let me ask you something real quick. Why does one joke, one comment, one laugh from your friends stop you from doing something you actually wanted to try? You had an idea, a channel, a business, a goal, a plan, whatever. And then someone said, bro, what is that? Or they just laughed, or just made it awkward, or they said, nah, that's not reality, bro. And suddenly, you didn't want to do it anymore. Today, I want to talk about that, how to respond to criticism, how to deal with jokes, and why most of us have ideas but never execute them. By the way, if this already feels personal, subscribe. Not because I'm some guru, but because I talk about the stuff people don't usually admit, and I'm trying to fix this too with you. We're in this together. Why jokes hurt more than insults? You know what's worse than hate? Jokes, especially from close people. Because insults are obvious, but jokes make it feel like you're the problem for caring. They say relax, it's just a joke, but in your head you're thinking, yeah, but why does it feel like they meant it? And the truth is, we're not scared of strangers, neither me, neither you. We're scared mainly of our own people laughing at us, our neighbor finding out, our auntie finding out, our old friend or our old guy who we used to have beef with us, and it might share it to the whole city. You don't lack ideas. You have a video idea, a business idea. You might start to go to the gym. You might start to focus on your studies. You have business thoughts, things you want to try and things you want to say on a family reunion. You want to get involved. But they stay in your head, not because you're lazy, not because you're just dumb, but because execution makes it real. And once it's real, it can be judged. Because if it's in your mind, no one can talk about it because nobody knows. But if you say it, then game's on, and then people can do anything. An idea in your head is safe. An idea in the world can be judged, laughed at. It happened to me a lot of times, even with this channel right now. But the thing is, there are only three types of comments that usually occur: hate, jokes, or real advice. If you have hate, just ignore it because that's just noise. I know it's not easy, but to succeed, you have to do it. Jokes, you just don't defend yourself. You don't argue. You don't explain, alright? You just own it. Just say, alright, bro. Listen, if someone says, bro, that's cringe, just say to them, okay, maybe, but I still like it, you know? I know it's not easy to do them because I say them right now and I still sometimes struggle with certain people, but you have to do it. Because if it's gonna stay in your head the whole time, you will not have enough space in your mind, you will not have enough time to execute those ideas. And if you actually don't execute them, you will hate yourself for the rest of your life. So that's all you gotta do. If someone says, bro, that's cringe, bro, come on, just snap back to reality. This is not our world. Just say, yeah, maybe it is, alright? But I still like it. I'm still gonna try. That's it. You don't you don't give them more power by caring because there's no point to it, you know? Just take their power away. Take their jokes as just, all right, bro. Who cares? And about the real advice that people actually give you, you have to listen logically, not emotionally. If it helps, use it. If it doesn't, drop it. A way to find out who to listen to is, are they in the position that you want to be in? You don't listen to a math teacher if you want to study biology. You don't listen to a fatty, sorry about the term, but a fatty to get into shape. You don't listen to those people, right? You listen to the people in shape. Same thing here. Thing is about why we care so much is that we care because me and you are trying to belong, are trying to fit in, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when belonging costs you your ideas, your voice, your future, your career, that's too expensive. That's too much. You don't lose when they laugh. You lose when you stop. I mean, think about it. If a famous football player like Leo Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo lose a major trophy and they listen to every single criticism, every single joke, do you really think they will still be on top? Come on. I used to be like you, alright? I used to keep things quiet. Plans quiet, goals quiet, ideas quiet. And the thing is, they are good to be kept, you know, because nobody wants the good for you. Some people may just judge you and really just take out the piss out of you. But the thing is, you have to keep those things quiet, but not quiet in the way I'm gonna say now. I didn't want someone to say to me, "Oh, so now you're doing that." You know what I realized? They still talk, even when you do nothing. So you might as well do something. Don't keep it quiet inside your head. Execute it. Don't keep it quiet to yourself, alright? Execute it, listen to it, action, do action. However, just keep it quiet to the real world because not everyone wants the good for you. That's what this video is trying to be. To tell you to not trust everything. Here's the rule, guys. Everybody is scared. But do it scared, alright? Do that first step. Post it scared. Post that video. Post that IG reel. Try it. Try talking to your crush. Try that workout. Try that diet. Try that gym. Try that school. Try whatever. And if you have to say something, just say it. Even if you are scared, say it. Because that's how you learn. You never get the blueprint. Everybody has a different life. Everybody has different reasons. Do it scared. Because confidence doesn't come first. Action does. And consistent actions, consistent decision makings will build that confidence. You don't become brave and then start. You do the opposite. You start and then you become brave. Slowly, you make mistakes, you learn from them, you grow from them, and then you become confident. You start to get better at it. That's how this whole life works. Listen, I'm gonna be direct with you. If you have any ideas, whatever, if you have ideas in your head, and you're waiting for the moment when nobody will judge you, trust me. If you just want to go off of that, then just give up. Because that moment will never come. You have to do it scared. You have to do it with judgment. That moment just simply doesn't exist. But neither does the moment where you look back and say, I'm glad I never tried. Same thing. That will never happen. You will always regret silence more than embarrassment. You will always regret not taking action more than being judged. In the long run, I'm saying. You ever hear old people say, I should have done this, I should have done that? You see, that's real proof that you will regret it if you don't do it. Just do it, man. The next time someone jokes or criticizes you or makes you feel small, remember this. If it's not someone that has the position that you want to be in the future, just don't listen to them because they're just watching. They're just useless. You're moving. You're doing the work. And that's the difference. I'll see you in the next one. Let's go, bro. You got it.